Hey YouTube, it's Marita and welcome to another edition of the Nurse Lounge. And in this edition, we are going to talk about what is in my nurse bag. So if you want to know more about what I take to work with me, stay tuned. Welcome back. So you are here because you want to know what I keep or what I carry in my nurse bag. So I've already pulled a few things out just to make this go faster, so we don't have a long video, but we are going to start with the bag itself. So before I go there, I've been a nurse for 15 years, so this is in no way recommending what you as a new nurse or what any kind of nurse should have in your bag. I am just saying this is what I have in my bag. There's a lot of things that new nurses need that I no longer need, so I won't have those things in my bag. So anyway, let's jump right in. So my bag is, let me stand up. My bag is this Guess bag right here. And it has a zipper, as you can see, right here at the top. And it's gray with the white G's. Again, it's a Guess bag. This is not Gucci. This is Guess. So we are now going to look and see what do I keep in my bag. All right, so we're gonna start with, I have a lot of stuff in there actually. So let's see. All right, let me get adjusted. Okay. So I have my badge in my bag. And so as you see, I'm a registered nurse. We have in here, it tells us about how to keep our patients safe. We have our sepsis screening criteria on here. I have my codes in terms of what codes we have for our hospital. I'm sure these are very similar to the ones you have at yours. Other places have codes that we may not have. They call them something different, but this is generally what it is. This is my badge. And again, I'm a registered nurse. This is my work badge. So that's that. I wanted to show you my badge reel. I absolutely love this. I had this made. It says, I don't know if you can see it. It says Marita, which is my name. It has RN right here. It has the caduceus right there, the little charm, and this little charm right here. So anyway, I love my badge reel. You can always get cute ones made on Etsy. So I had this made, but anyway, I love my badge reel. So you can get different ones as you see. So it's easier to, you know, scan your badge to either clock in, or for us, we have a scan system where we can just put our badge over the computer login thing, and it will log us in for us. We have to put our password and username and password in, but then after that we can just badge in just like that. So I have my badge in there, and honestly, majority of the time I keep my badge in my car. I don't keep it in the bag. You just never know. The best place to keep it is really in your car. You just never know when you may be in a situation where you could have lost or left something somewhere, left your bag, or you ran out the house without your bag. And for me, we actually use our badges to charge our meals as well. So when I go to the cafeteria to eat, I just, badge, and it takes it out my check, which is a great benefit to our job. All right, so a badge I have pens, well, one in this pack, but I always have a pack of pens. You know, nurses, we love our pens. And so I happen to like the Bic Velocity Bold pen. Usually comes in a pack of 4. And I always find these in the checkout line at Walmart. So I can't find them anywhere else, but if I go to the checkout line at Walmart, I find these pens. So these are my favorite pens for work. They have the grip here. Here's one that's not Is this one? Yeah, this is one that's not in the package, but this is my favorite pen right here. It's my Big Velocity pen. Bold print, or bold ink, and it's black ink at that. I usually like to have a highlighter in my bag because I have several of these actually, but I like highlighters because sometimes there's certain things about certain patients that you need to remember to not do, that you usually do, or to do, or things to check back on, or just whatever you need to do to help something stand out. Sometimes when it comes to discharging patients, I'll highlight like their when to call the physician, or I'll highlight, you know, they need to make a follow-up appointment and provide the phone number for the physician there. And so I'll highlight that for patients. So I always like to have a highlighter. I like to have a notebook. Okay. Now this is something I do recommend for all new nurses, to have something like a notebook that you can, when you get your first job, or not first job only, but anytime I go to a new job, I always have a notebook. So anything that I need to write down, that's including like codes to doors, certain keystrokes on the computer, how to get somewhere, certain procedures, things like that. You want to have something that you can have on hand to just kind of flip back and remind yourself how to administer blood. So like they may do something at their facility that you don't do at a facility that you're used to if you're already a nurse that's been working somewhere. So for instance, where I work at, we do vital signs at 10, 2, and 6. And most other places do it at 8, 12, and 4. So I would need to write down in my notebook that I need to do it at 8, 12, and 4 instead of what I'm used to. So sometimes things like that you need to write down to jog your memory. So I have my notebook, and I use this not only just for work, but I'm also a student. So when I need to write, you know, when I have downtime, I like to have my notebook so that I can write down assignments or work on my discussion forums. And speaking of which, in my bag, I have a textbook, my textbook. So right now, I'm taking health policy, health economics and policy. And so this is the book that I keep in my bag right now. So when we do have downtime at work, which is not often, but in case we do, I have to be on the clock anyway. So I might as well try to get some work done if I can, some reading, try to get my discussion forums done, anything I can to kind of, you know, fill in time until it's time to do, say, a med pass or vital signs. But I always have my textbook with me in my bag. Another thing that I always have in my bag is let me see if I can get it because I'm using it at the moment, but my excuse me, my charger. So how many times have you been to work? So you have your little adapter here, and this is the actual charger. So how many times have you been to work and your phone is not lasting the entire 12-hour shift? And so, of course, you have to try to get, you know, back home. And so, therefore, you want to charge your phone because, you know, you may be on your phone part of the day. So, or maybe not on it, but, you know, just the battery runs down. So, you want to have your charger and your adapter so that you can keep your phone charged. All right. A stethoscope. Okay. So, I have Littman, as you can see. This is my stethoscope that I use. It is in a rosy pink color. I do work on a mother baby floor, or, you know, postpartum nursery floor. So not that this has anything to do with it. I like pink anyway, but this is something I keep in my stethoscope. This is not cardiac grade. I don't have a need to have a stethoscope at that grade. This one works just fine to listen to my mom's. And we have special stethoscopes for babies or newborns. So I don't even use this for that. I have this one that I use. Also, that's in my bag, I have my calendar, or planner, shall I say. So I have my planner in here because, as you know, we have to sometimes plan out your next schedule. So while I'm at work, you know, we can sign up for our next schedule, or however they do yours. We get to self-schedule our days or our shifts. So if you don't get to self-schedule, well, either way, you would need a planner, because if they schedule for you, you'll need to know what days you're going to work. So you need to put them in your planner. So I always have my planner on there. Sometimes I have to switch days with other nurses, or they'll say, can I work this and you work that? So you need to have your planner with you. I have my own clipboard. So it already has some paper on it. Let me see, take the paper off. But I have my own clipboard that I use for to have my papers on here as a firm surface, and so I don't use the hospitals. I have my own. I have one that's also been personalized that I have somewhere, but I always keep a clipboard in my bags. I like having my own stuff. And let's see what else I have. All right. Let me get back into this bag. I have hygiene. So you never know when you're going to start. So you always carry some products, whether they're pads or tampons, because you know when it's supposed to come on, so you think, but they done stressed you out so bad at work, it comes on early. So you want to have your products already in hand. So I keep that in my bag at all times. I keep lotion, hand lotion. I have 2 of them, I believe. Yes, I do. 2 of them. I keep hand lotion. Now, I know that you're supposed to use the hospital grade lotion when it comes to after you do your patient care, you wash your hands and between gloves and things like that. So I know you're supposed to use the hospital grade. However, this is a no-no, but this is what I use. I use, this is one I got from Kohl's, the Sonoma brand. And this is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Touch hand cream. They have the Bum Bum cream that goes with it. If you haven't like this scent. So I like these 2. This is what I use in between. Of course, I don't do makeup on a day-to-day basis. Or actually I do. I wear makeup to work, but it's so minimal that I don't have time to really keep on reapplying makeup. But one thing I will reapply is I cannot stand having dry lips. So I have my Fresh Sugar Coconut Lip Balm. I have my Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. And if I want to have a little color, I have my Alyssa Ashley e.l.f. lip gloss in, I think it's called Nude Rose. So usually I start off wearing this to work. I'll put this on in the morning, but as the day goes on, I would have drunk it off or whatever, and I'll continue with one of these. I always have to have moisturized lips. I cannot stand to have dry lips. So that is that. I always have a little money in my bag because sometimes I want something that we can't get with our badge. So the vending machines may have some chips or something in there I want, or maybe the cafeteria is closed. So I have to go to a vending machine to get, say, some chips or something. So I keep a couple of dollars for that. Or sometimes we will order out. Our unit will order out. And so you got to have your money on hand for that. So I keep money in here. And let me see, is there anything else I keep in here? I want to say that is probably about it. I do have a smaller version of a notebook. I have a smaller one. This one I kept my initial codes in to the hospital that I work at. But now I know all my codes. So really this book can be put away. But that's pretty much what I have in my bag. Oh, well, no, one more thing, a hair tie. How many times you all go to work and your hair you have hair that's down or whatever, and you have to tie your hair back? And so I always have like 2 or 3 of these in my bag so I can pull my hair back if need be. Your hair is supposed to be off your shoulders and out of your face. And so I always have that. So this was a quick video, a run through about what I have in my bag. So why don't you all tell me what you have in yours? Maybe it's something I need to add to my bag as well. So anything that you can think of that you have that I should probably have in my bag, comment below. I would love to know what you have in your bag so that I can possibly pick it up and add it to mine. So as usual, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. And I would like for you to hit that subscribe button and to hit that notification bell so that you will know the next time that I upload a video. If you are my tried and true fan, you've been here since mid-December when I first started the channel. I really thank you and appreciate you for your continued support. And leave comments below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what else you want to know about nursing or about what I should do when it comes to nursing, or just anything nursing related that you think, or even beauty. I forgot to mention that. So if you're new to my channel, let me back up. this is a nursing channel primarily. However, I love fashion and beauty. So you will always see a good mixture of fashion, beauty, fitness, lifestyle. So when I'm, you know, I have a series called Nurse Off Duty. So that's usually when I'm vlogging, and I'm just taking you along with me for that day, so you can see kind of what I do when I'm not working as a registered nurse. So with that being said, thank you all so much for your continued support. Please subscribe. Until the next time, you all take care. Bye-bye.